Hey everybody, welcome to Modern Samurai TV. It is right around 6:30 Eastern Time. It is September 24th, 2017, and I am 51 years old today. And I know for some people that is a little bit stressful, but for me, I'm not really finding it to be that big a deal. I'm not particularly surprised by my age. I've had 49 years to get used to it, so that's 51 years to get used to it, so that's not that big a deal. And because I'm constantly evaluating my success and where I'm going and what I'm doing, there's really nothing about waking up on my 51st birthday and going, oh my God, where am I? What have I done? What's going on? I'm pretty aware of exactly where I am and what's happening, and I'm pretty happy with it, all things considered. So today is not that big a deal. I know for some people, turning 50 and 51 can be a shock. For me, it's just not a problem at all, for which I am eternally grateful because, there's enough stuff in the world to stress out about sometimes without the inevitability of time being one of them. But I did want to take a minute and sort of talk a little bit about where we've gotten to in 2017 and sort of where we're going. But I find it interesting that as we had this conversation, I'm shooting it on a 4K camera that cost me less than $500. I'm shooting it with an audio recorder that's in my pocket that has a 16 gigabyte memory card. The camera itself has a 32 gigabyte memory card that's smaller than my thumbnail. My phone is a powerhouse. And for a guy who, at age 11 or 12, started writing code on a Radio Shack TRS-80 color computer that had 8K of RAM, which I later hand expanded to 16 and then later to 32, that used cassette tape for memory, every now and then, not to play when I was a kid, but it's a little shocking to realize the capability that we have available to us. And I think that's why my professional career and much of my personal life is just built around helping people and companies use this capability to its maximum. So many things are possible now that were never possible before. This vlog, this ability for me to communicate directly with you guys without the intermediation of having to get a TV show or a movie company involved, it's just amazing. And I felt that way when I wrote my first piece of code on a PDP-11. I felt that way when I first had a computer of my own in my house, and then later when I got my first 300 baud modem, when I got my first digital camera, which was a Sony Mavica. Mavica, yeah. Man. So anyway, it's all about making the best use of these tools that we have available to us, because if you're not using them to enhance your capability, then I think you're missing out. And so if you look back at what 2017 was really about, and you look at my first vlogs, 2017 was all about transforming myself from behind the scenes to in front of the scenes. And that culminated in Ghost Dog Alpha launching as a company that had a public face and starting to do my professional stuff out from behind the NDAs. And that has resulted in some amazing opportunities. This vlog, getting me more comfortable telling my stories myself, talking to you directly. My blog itself has always been signified by candor and honesty, a lack of concern for political correctness and what would impact my career or not my career. But at the beginning of the year, and Instagram was all about honest photography. Every picture on my Instagram since the beginning of 2017 is a photo that I took personally, often with my own words over it, but sometimes with quotes that matter to me from other people. I always identify those. So my Instagram feed is all me, and I've been getting better at it. So 2017 has been a year of paring things down and getting better at the tools that I had available to me. I've always shot commercial video for other people. I've done short films, I've done commercial shoots, I've done product shots, I've done PR shoots, I've done e-commerce and behind the scenes interior corporate blogs and so on, and that was always great. But now 2017 I was making content directly for you, And as the nice thing about my birthday is it's at the end of September, so I get to look now at the last couple months of the year, make any minor course corrections I need to, and set myself up for the next year. And I'll tell you, we are doing some incredible things. I say we because I'm involving, I hope to involve anyone who wants to pay attention in it. I had thought a year ago that what I was going to be doing once I kind of got used to being in front of the camera was going to be primarily teaching people technology and expanding their capabilities that way, teaching robotics, teaching maker stuff, because I love that. I love the technology, and I love what happens to people when they have an idea and they can realize that idea. So I was all about giving people the technical tools. Okay, that recording cut off for reasons I don't understand. What I was going to say is, while I still plan on doing that, and I love teaching people technology, what has been coming out as I've been spending more and more time talking with people in the technology space is that they're also looking for more. The people who are starting companies are looking to be successful. The people who are looking to learn code are looking to expand their control over the world around them and broaden their horizons. The people who are building internet IoT tools to keep them constantly connected to the information flow of the world around them, they're trying to find a way to see the real world that's happening sort of past the filters and the bullshit. And maybe there's more to be done there. The most popular part of these vlogs and the best things that have come out of it, these conversations, have been really the discussions about success strategies and helping your life and changing your life and dealing with the world as it exists, as opposed to a participation trophy, candy-coated world that kind of beats everybody down. And I want to do more talking about that. We're going to be talking more about what it means to have real self-esteem, and not self-esteem based on a sense of self-worth, as opposed to just being told you're special. We're going to be talking about how to rebuild yourself and your life in a more successful direction. And I'm not going to be talking to you about anything that I don't practice myself. I'm constantly rebuilding and reinventing, and I have no intention of presenting myself as a paragon of that sort of thing. But I can be honest with you about the tools, techniques, strategies that work for me, what I found, and hopefully you will find some value in that as well. So that's going to be very interesting. I really had thought we were going to be talking about technology, and while we will be talking about technology over the next year, we're going to be talking about so much more than just technology. Technology is part of it, but it's not everything. People are looking for more, and I think there's a real hunger for honest and real conversations about the things that are kind of getting lost in the shuffle. You know, courage in the face of adversity, the ability to reinvent yourself, an understanding of where your flaws actually are. It's very hard to have that if you've grown up all your life being told how special you are, and that if there's anything holding you back, it's the world at large that's the problem, and that you're not making any mistakes. I love the people around me and the conversations that I've been able to have on these topics, and I look forward to doing more of that as well. And if there's anything that these vlogs have really done to enhance my life, it's that. It's kicked off those conversations. Between that and the growth of the people around me, there's this coalescing of some of the finest people I've ever known. I'm surrounded now by some of the best people I've ever been around in my whole life. And that's not to say that I haven't lost some incredible people. I've lost touch with some, and some have passed away. And it is a loss. But also I've gained some incredible people, and I'm really looking forward to what I can learn from them over this next year, and what we might do as a group. Maybe not even strictly in partnership with each other, but just by being there for each other and pushing each other forward and having conversations and constantly being able to bounce off ideas. Every successful period in my life has been when I've been part of a group of people like that, and I thrive in that environment. And I'm so blessed to be part of a growing group of those people right now. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you. It's been a great year. It's going to be an incredible year. I look forward to everything about it. And you know, everything I've done till now leads us here. All the technology, all the getting used to speaking candidly in front of people, a lifetime full of being honest in public, between blogs and vlogs and so on, have led me here. And you know, this coming year, I'm somewhere in my 24th, 25th, or maybe 25th, going on 26th year in the martial arts. More than 2 decades of that has been teaching. And that has also been one of the greatest honors of my life with some of the best people I've ever known. So I gotta tell you, I'm really pumped for where I am. I'm really pumped for where it's going. And I hope you guys will continue to find this stuff interesting as we go. I wanna give one shout out to my good friend Joe. He has a birthday tomorrow, and that's awesome. So happy birthday. I have a couple other friends who have birthdays around this time. You all know who you are. I haven't spoken with you to know whether you want to be mentioned on video, so I will not mention your name, but you guys are also awesome. I look forward to what we're doing. I said that already. You guys are the best. Take it easy, keep watching. It's gonna get exciting.